Good evening. Please rise for the singing of our national anthem performed by the SHS Chamber Choir Seniors under the direction of Mr. Michael Lapamardo.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight last gleaming? Whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free?
Good evening, members of the school committee, Dr. Sawyer, Mr. Bazidlo, faculty and staff, friends, family, and most importantly, the class of 2023. My name is Morgan Shapiro, and I am honored to be Shrewsbury High School's Student Council Vice President for the 2022 to 2023 school year. I will be attending Clemson University this fall, majoring in business. I want to take this opportunity to thank our Student Council President, William Wu, for providing me the opportunity to open this evening's ceremony. Traditionally, the President of Student Council would open the festivities. However, William is our class valedictorian and has delegated the opening of tonight's ceremony to me. Congratulations, and thank you again, William. I look forward to hearing you speak later this evening. As we gather here today, one last time as the class of 2023, this moment can only be described as bittersweet. While reflecting on high school, none of us will have the same stories to share. However, despite our unique experiences, every student receiving a diploma this evening has accomplished the following criteria. We have all earned at least 105 credits. We have all passed MCAS and demonstrated behavior that honors Shrewsbury High School's core values. Lifelong and reflective learner, equity, advocacy, dedication, empathy, and respect. And shockingly, after fighting the long lines on the Hill, or Starbucks at Dunkin', or a dreaded case of senioritis, we are all in good standing with our attendance. Class of 2023, I have been honored to be part of such an amazing group of people, and I cannot wait to see what the future holds for each and every single one of you. I am incredibly grateful to know you all and wish you the best of luck in your journeys beyond high school. The lessons we have learned at Shrewsbury High School, both academic and otherwise, will give us a great foundation as we pursue our hopes and dreams in the chapter that awaits us. On behalf of the student body, I officially declare the opening of Shrewsbury High School's 145th graduation, honoring the class of 2023. Please join me in welcoming Student Council Secretary Kenneth Nguyen, who will be attending the University of Connecticut to study biology, and Student Council Representative Jenna Godick, who will be attending Indiana University to study business. They will be reading Bob Dylan's poem, Forever Young.
May God bless and keep you always. May your wishes all come true.
May you always do for others and let others do for you.
May you build a ladder to the stars and climb on every rung.
May you stay forever young. May you grow up to be righteous. May you grow up to be true.
May you always know the truth and see the light surrounding you.
May you always be courageous, stand upright, and be strong.
May you stay forever young. May your hands always be busy. May your feet always be swift.
May you have a strong foundation when the winds of changes shift.
May your heart always be joyful. May your song always be sung.
May you stay forever young.
May you stay forever young.
Thank you, Kenneth and Jenna. It has been a pleasure being a part of your lives, both in the classroom and on Student Council. Now, please join me in welcoming Nicole Orlick, Class of 2023 Vice President. Nicole will be attending the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill, starting her first semester abroad in Granada, Spain, and majoring in business administration.
Thank you, Morgan. It's been a pleasure working with you these past 4 years. It is my utmost honor to be here to welcome our families, the faculty, the administration, and everyone in attendance who helped us reach this pivotal moment. But most of all, I'm grateful to be here with all 431 of you. While each of our stories is different, here at 64 Holden Street, we have watched them all intertwine. Think about the person you were freshman year. Think about yourself now. How much have you changed? In these past 4 years, we have grown as individuals, but we've also grown as a community, contributing our piece of this now complete 431-piece puzzle of the class of 2023. We are sea wingers, robotics champions, performers. We are athletes. We are artists, debaters, activists. We are students. And together, our diverse interests and talents create a beautiful puzzle. And this is my piece of the puzzle. Like many people in this audience, my family came here with the hope of giving me the best future. My story started when my parents immigrated from Ukraine to a country with a new language, a place that I now know as home, Shrewsbury, Massachusetts. My parents' bravery taught me to say yes and keep the curiosity of my inner child alive. I pushed myself to get involved in a wide array of activities here at SHS, and through these experiences, I've had the opportunity to form special relationships with many of you. Each of us brings our unique story, and through connections with each other, we have completed our puzzle of the class of 2023. Moments ago, we processed onto this field and took in the proud faces of the people that supported us through our journey. Class of 2023, there are about 3,000 people here celebrating us, and we couldn't have done this without them. Now, take a moment. Look to your left and look to your right. These are the friends, teammates, and classmates you've grown up with. This is our community united for one last time to celebrate and mark this special occasion. As you set forth on your next adventure, or create your next puzzle, here's my advice for you. Find the child within yourself and let their curiosity guide you. Dare to try. Make mistakes, learn from them, and move forward. Discover new passions. Live in the moment and say yes to all of the opportunities ahead of you. Ultimately, I urge you to cherish these next 2 hours we have together and continue learning from each other as you set forth on your next chapter. Congratulations, class of 2023. It is now my pleasure to introduce the president of our class, John Q. He will be attending Brown University in the fall to study chemistry. Please welcome John.
Thank you, Nicole. I would now like to introduce Dr. Sawyer, our superintendent. He is an incredible leader and supporter of the Shrewsbury Public Schools, and his passion for this community is unparalleled. Dr. Sawyer received his undergraduate degree in American history from Princeton University, earned his master's degree in educational administration from the University of Houston, and his doctorate in educational administration from Boston College. Dr. Sawyer is completing his 26th year as a leader in our school district. He has been our superintendent for the last 14 years, and prior to that, he served as assistant principal and principal of Floral Street School, as well as principal of Oak Middle School. We are extremely grateful for the work that Dr. Sawyer has done for this community and for guiding our class especially through some difficult times. Please join me in welcoming our superintendent, Dr. Sawyer, to the stage.
Thank you, John, for that kind introduction. Members of the school committee, administrators, faculty and staff, parents, family and friends, and most importantly, graduates, it is my honor and privilege to address you this evening. As you graduate this evening and move into the next stage of your life, my advice to you is to be real. And no, I'm not talking about the app, Be Real. For those of you in the audience who don't know what that is, it's a smartphone app which at a different time each day prompts everyone using it to take a photo of what you're doing at the moment, which is then shared with your friends. The idea is that instead of a carefully posed and filtered social media post, it is capturing you in a moment where you are simply being real. When I say be real, I mean to be authentic, defined as being true to one's personality, spirit, or character. I mean to be genuine, defined as free from hypocrisy or pretense, sincere. I mean to be the opposite of artificial. By artificial, I'm not referring to artificial intelligence, although managing the significant risks associated with AI will be one of the several global scale challenges that I'm hopeful many of you brilliant graduates will go on to help mitigate in the future. I am speaking of the ways in which it is all too easy in today's society to become artificial in our relationships with our world, with our family and friends, and even with ourselves. In the age of the smartphone and social media, the constant stream of videos and images and verbiage is designed to influence our thoughts about who we are and how we might fit in, and can unconsciously steer us in directions we would not otherwise choose, while at the same time creating pressure to present a curated, artificial, online version of ourselves for others. And when our time and effort is disproportionately spent in an artificial, virtual space, our real relationships and our real selves can deteriorate. The antidote to artificiality is authenticity, both with ourselves and with others. Just as the Be Real app simultaneously snaps a photo from your phone's back and front cameras, we need to look both inward and outward to determine how to become the truest version of ourselves. For introspection, I'm reminded of my own wise mother's fondness for Shakespeare's famous advice, "To this above all, to thine own self be true, and it must follow as the night the day, thou canst not then be false to any man." However, remember that being true to yourself does not mean that it's all about you. I suggest that you also consider the wisdom of Mahatma Gandhi, who said that the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. When you humble yourself to serve those who are in need and sincerely work to improve their lives, even in the smallest way, that is where you will find genuine, real connection. Many of you know this, since as a class you've been collectively honored for your community service, and it is my hope that you will continue to seek ways to make a positive difference for your community in the future, wherever that might be. However, I'm not going to tell you that in your future you will be living in the real world. When that phrase is used to mean an adult world, it seems to me that it discounts the very real experiences that you have had for almost 2 decades. The good, the not so good, the happy and the sad, the wonderful and the tragic. I suggest that instead you consider the real world to be anywhere where you are truly present and connected with yourself, with others, and with the world around you, as opposed to the artificiality of the online world. So, as you go forth as graduates of Shrewsbury High School, I do hope that you will make the effort to be real with yourself, to be a real help to those in need, to be a real friend who can be counted on, and to make a real contribution to your real world. If you do, you'll be a real credit to your family, your community, and to yourself. It's been a real class of 2023. Congratulations and best wishes.
Thank you, Dr. Sawyer, for your endless support of our entire school community. Your tireless dedication to every student in this district does not go unnoticed. My name is Kevin Dong, and I have had the great honor of being your class treasurer for the past 2 years. I will be attending New York University, majoring in computer science. I am pleased to introduce our next speaker, the class of 2023 Salutatorian, Aditi Dosi. Aditi's exceptional academic prowess has been recognized through numerous accolades, including the Dartmouth Book Award, Presidential Service Award, as well as a qualifier for the International Science and Engineering Fair. Aditi served as the co-president of the medical club here at SHS, and her service extends beyond the classroom, as she is an integral part of the SHS Community Service Learning Program. Aditi's unwavering dedication to our school community assures us that she will undoubtedly go on to accomplish even more remarkable achievements in the future. Next year, Aditi will attend Tufts University, majoring in biology on the pre-med track. Please join me in welcoming our salutatorian, Aditi Dosi.
Thank you, Kevin, for that kind introduction and your outstanding leadership these past few years. Good evening, friends, family, faculty, and most of all, class of 2023. I'm so honored to be able to commemorate the success and journey of our class tonight. To my fellow graduates, we've come a long way. We started off our stories eager to grow up, eager to drive on our own, eager to make new friends. We started off reading storybooks, then we moved on to chapter books, and finally, we explored textbooks. But as we grew up, we realized that we were in charge of our own stories. We discovered that we must take on responsibilities, that it is essential that we manage our time, and that the taco salad really is the best school lunch. But as we entered high school, many of us were given the opportunity to start a new chapter. I know I entered the doors of SHS afraid to put myself out there. However, these past few years, we were given the chance to grow. We were hit with obstacles and forced to adapt. After all, we were able to battle probably what will be one of the most pervasive diseases of our time: chronic tardiness and absences. I know many of us felt our hearts race each time the phone rang to call someone down to B202. But really, throughout these past few years, so many of us have overcome battles related to mental health struggles, online learning, and of course, COVID-19. But we didn't do it alone. I mean, look around. We are all wearing the same cap and the same gown. We are all being recognized for the hard work and dedication we put into being here tonight. And we are all dressed as one, perhaps a testament to the fact that we did it together. Whether it be uniting for school events, football games, or spirit rallies, many of us have been able to form strong connections within our class. Think about how many of us took a trip down all the way to TD Garden to watch our girls' hockey team absolutely destroy St. Mary's at the state championship. Or think back to the time we supported our peers on opening night of the captivating musical Babes in Arms. And of course, we can't forget all those times we all shared a long collective sigh before going to advisory. So yes, while we each have our own individual stories to tell, perhaps more beautiful is the story we have created together as the class of 2023. Building communities, both big and small, allows us to come together, to grow, and helps us make a positive impact in the community. Helen Keller once said, "Alone we can do so little. Together we can do so much." And she's right. As a class of 2023, we were able to make a lasting impact on SHS. We set an example for what it means to strive for excellence, pursue our passions, and be the best class in SHS history. There's really no doubt that our collective spirit brought energy and light into the school. After all, we literally lit the school on fire. So to those of you who have found a sense of belonging and community in sports teams, clubs, and classes at SHS, but also to those of you who have not, as you embark on this new journey, I encourage you to find new communities to become a part of. This will not only allow you to build a strong support system, but it'll also help you grow and become the person that you want to be. And I'm not saying it's going to be easy. Finding those communities in which you truly feel like you belong in a brand new environment takes courage. It requires that you step outside of your comfort zone and put yourself out there. But mastering the crossroad between individuality and community will allow you to reach your fullest potential. So in these next few years, wherever you are, make it a mission to talk to people who are different from yourself. People who you wouldn't normally talk to. People who think about life just a little differently, and be willing to give your time and support. Just a 5-minute conversation can help you start building a diverse community. I mean, the hardest part is always the beginning, but once you overcome it, you allow yourself to build connections with people that'll help you enrich not only your story, but also theirs. Tonight is the last time we are gathered together as a class. So take a second to look around at your classmates who have been on this journey alongside you. And let's take a second to turn around and wave to all the friends, family, and teachers sitting behind you who have cared for you and who have loved watching you succeed. As we close this chapter of our story and get ready to turn the page to a new one, Remember the conflicts that have taught you numerous lessons, the narrative that has guided you, and most of all, the characters that have supported you. Let's make this next chapter the best one yet. Congratulations, class of 2023. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Brian Caricon, and I have had the pleasure of serving as the secretary for the class of 2023 for the past 4 years. In the fall, I will be attending Worcester Polytechnic Institute with a major in biomedical engineering. I am happy to introduce our next speaker, class of 2023 valedictorian William Wu. During high school, William has been involved in our community through academics, athletics, and co-curricular activities, making noticeable impact wherever he went. In William's sophomore year, as the coronavirus pandemic impacted the world, he jumped at the opportunity to help those in need and developed a COVID tracking app. As our school's student council president, William has shown himself to be a determined, passionate, and caring individual who is truly curious about the world around him. Next year, he will be attending Harvard. Please join me in welcoming William Wu, our class of 2023 valedictorian, for his remarks.
Thank you, Brian, for introducing me. I hope you all are having a wonderful evening. I'd like to welcome friends, family, faculty, staff, the school committee, Dr. Sawyer, and most importantly, the class of 2023. Firstly, to my fellow graduates, please give yourselves a round of applause for graduating. Today marks the end of a remarkable 4 years. I remember graduating middle school and being so excited about the memorable experiences that awaited me. And boy, was I right. Whether it's at the senior picnic, spirit rallies, or gathering around the lunch table with friends, I'm grateful to have had memories that I can cherish for a lifetime. Yet, what I didn't anticipate was that the memorable experiences include the bad ones as well. Our generation has gone through the regular pains of high school on top of a pandemic and numerous world crises. During these difficult times, I looked around and saw classmates who seemed to be fine, and wondered how people were keeping calm and carrying on. But what I didn't realize is that they, like me and everyone else, had their own personal burdens. I, like many, have had my own hurdles. I have dealt with physical injuries and felt frustrated as I sat out entire seasons of sports I've loved all my life and missed the camaraderie of being part of a team. I struggled during the pandemic. I felt helpless as I watched my loved ones fall ill and pass away while I was stuck thousands of miles on the other side of the globe. Time and time again, I've thought to myself, man, life is difficult. Although my language was definitely much more colorful and definitely not Mr. Bazidlo approved. However, what has allowed me to remain steady in the midst of all this chaos has been my sister, Athena. My parents actually named her after the Greek goddess of wisdom, Athena, and named me William because my mom thought Prince William was pretty hot. The key word is was. If you've seen any recent photos of Prince William, you'll know that's not the case anymore. Anyway, they did a pretty good job of naming my sister, because she always knew what words of advice to give me when I was lost. She was the one who I could rant to after a tough day. She was the one who knew how to lift me out of bottomless pits. To me, she is a goddess. Throughout high school, we've all come across countless other mythical beings in the human form who have supported us and shaped us into the people we are today. From those who always approached the day with a positive attitude and spread that positivity, to those who always seemed to have an endless supply of jokes, to those who always checked up on us, And to the people who built ChatGPT, thank you. It was these acts of kindness that allowed us to thrive. It was these acts that helped lead us from the dark to the light. Looking toward the future, our hardships will not magically disappear. Maybe you will face financial struggles. Maybe your relationships don't end up the way you anticipated. Or maybe you're just tired of watching the Celtics lose year after year. When faced with tough challenges, you shouldn't struggle alone. You should not struggle in silence. It is essential to find support structures in your life. Simultaneously, I've come to understand that one cannot always take. As my fellow classmates Jenna and Kenneth recited in Bob Dylan's Forever Young, may you always do for others and let others do for you. It is vital for me and for you to pay it forward and be the support for someone else, for us to check up on them, lend a hand, and be the light in others' lives when they too are struggling, because no one is an entirely self-made person. Maya Angelou sums it up pretty well. People will forget what you said. People will forget what you did. But people will never forget how you made them feel. If I'm being honest, I don't remember the score of the Shrewsbury-St. John's football game at Colonial Way, but I knew how excited we all felt when we won. I can't recall what exactly my sister said to me to get through some of my toughest times. But what I do remember is that I felt happy, safe, and supported when with her. And that's all I need. As time progresses, our memories from high school may fade and become overshadowed by newer, brighter memories. Many of you will probably forget the unit circle. If Miss Pryor's here, I'm sorry, I've already long forgotten about that one. You might forget the theme for the Lord of the Flies, and even what I said in this speech. However, what I hope you will remember are the relationships you've had, to thank those who have been your own personal gods, goddesses, or deities, and to be one to others. Thank you again to everyone, and congratulations to the class of 2023. A new day awaits you all, and make sure to enjoy the summer.
Thank you, William, for your thoughtful words. I would now like to introduce Miss Fritz, the esteemed chair of the Shrewsbury School Committee. Miss Fritz graduated from the Worcester Public Schools before making Shrewsbury her home 31 years ago. She earned her MBA from Assumption College and her bachelor's in business management from Fitchburg State University, showcasing her impressive academic background and expertise in the field. Ms. Fritz currently holds the position of Senior Dispute Resolution Consultant at UNIM Insurance. Having served on the school committee for an impressive 16 years, her unwavering dedication to public education shines through. Both of her children, Christian, class of 2010, and Nicole, class of 2013, are proud alumni of Shrewsbury High School. She firmly believes in providing the best possible educational services to every student, a sentiment that fuels her passion. Please join me in extending a warm welcome to Ms. Fritz.
Thank you, Nicole. Distinguished faculty, administration, parents, family, and friends, and most of all to the graduates of the class of 2023. On behalf of my colleagues on the school committee, Erin Boucher, John Wensky, Lindsay Heffernan, and Rachel Shriverpour, I want to congratulate you all on a job well done. Graduates, tonight signifies you have met both the local and state requirements necessary to graduate from high school. In addition, you have received an education that provides you with the tools you need for the next step in your life, college, the military, or the workforce. Shrewsbury Public Schools' Portrait of a Graduate provides the vision and guidance for students to acquire the skills, knowledge, and qualities to be successful. Graduates, using this guidepost, each of you followed your own individual path to reach tonight's milestone, and success means something different to each of you. Academic knowledge is essential, but you also gained personal growth and enrichment in numerous ways that will provide lifelong benefits. Class of 2023, you excelled in the area of global citizenship and engagement. You learned from and engaged collaboratively and reflectively with individuals representing diverse cultures, religions, and lifestyles in a spirit of mutual respect. In addition, you displayed a willingness to be open-minded and to treat each other with kindness and grace. You also demonstrated an inquisitive and mature approach to understanding local, national, and global implications of civic decisions. The mission statement of our high school's community service learning is to empower students to be capable, active, caring, and involved contributors in the community by promoting a culture of service learning. Graduates, you proved without a doubt that community service is part of the culture and climate of Shrewsbury High School. You actively engaged with others throughout our community and beyond. The Shrewsbury High School class of 2023 volunteers received the Youth Volunteer of the Year Award from the United Way of Central Massachusetts. Congratulations on this honor, as it signifies your beliefs and actions to serve those in need. While your community service hours are impressive, more importantly, the activities performed and numerous acts of kindness and caring you brought into the lives of others cannot be measured. Author Jane Austen said, "It isn't what we say or think that defines us, but what we do." Taking time to give of yourself while maintaining your studies and co-curricular activities is a selfless act that helped shape your character and gave you a better understanding of what you can do to be engaged and caring members of your community. As young adults, you have navigated a trying time in history. While not easy, you are stronger and better prepared for the challenges ahead. The combination of your academic knowledge and an appreciation of why helping others is important for a better society will serve you well in the future. Shrewsbury High School is a special place due to the dedication of fantastic educators and staff and the amazing leadership team. The achievement of your success tonight was not done in isolation. It is the outcome of the collective effort of educators who believe in your potential, the patience, love, and guidance of your family and friends. It is easy to take things for granted, so remember to thank the individuals who helped you along your path to tonight's celebration. Graduates, I encourage you to continue to be inquisitive and empowered learners, to be critical thinkers, drive decisions, seek solutions, and invest in your future. Remember that collaboration and communication at school, with family, and with friends, with your roommates, or with your employer is critical to your understanding, and you will increase your ability to work together for more positive outcomes. You are leaving with a foundation needed to deal with a complex and ever-changing world. The education you received means you read, write, speak, think critically, make informed decisions, and communicate well with others, and know right from wrong. You have learned the importance of helping others by giving of your time and talent, being compassionate, and creating a community of belonging that values all members of the class of 2023. My family members are huge fans of the Arsenal Premier League Football Club, so you can probably guess that we're also very avid watchers of the show Ted Lasso. Actor and series creator Jason Sudeikis, who plays Coach Lasso, said during a recent interview that the show is not about soccer. It is to provide lessons with family, mentors, teachers, and teammates, lessons that we can all relate to at one time or another. And if you watch the show, you know that Coach Lasso has an endless supply of puns, dad jokes, and steady advice. One piece of advice from Coach Lasso that is appropriate for us tonight is, I think things come into our lives to help us get from one place to a better place. Graduates, the time you spent at Shrewsbury High School will always be an important part of your life. And tonight's graduation is not only a celebration, but the springboard you will use to get from high school to the next place in your life. Class of 2023, you hold the tools and skills needed to create your own path, meet your own personal definition of success. Just as you worked hard during your time at Shrewsbury High School, meet each new challenge and choice with an open mind, a willingness to learn, Accept your mistakes and learn from them, and always give yourself the grace you deserve as you maneuver through life. Be kind, be humble, and be true to yourself, and you will go far. The school committee is incredibly proud of your accomplishments and the caring, confident young adults you have become. Thank you for allowing me to share this time with you tonight, and on behalf of the school committee, congratulations and best wishes for much success in the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Fritz, for your dedication to Shrewsbury Public Schools. Hello, family and friends. My name is Vincent Salitro, and I will be studying pre-law at Stonehill College in Easton, Massachusetts in the fall.
Good evening, friends and families. My name is Hanemily Riviere, and next year I will be attending Worcester State University to study visual and performing arts. First and foremost, we want to congratulate you, the class of 2023, on your incredible achievement. This is a day of celebration, a day of reflection, and a day of looking toward the future. We have worked hard to get to this point, and we should all be proud. It is important to remember that we did not get here alone. We had the support of our families, friends, and most importantly, our teachers, administrators, counselors, paraprofessionals, secretary, custodians, lunch staff, and coaches. Without their guidance and dedication, we would not be sitting here today ready to embark on the next chapter of our lives.
Class of 2023, we worked diligently to get to this point, and now look at us. We're graduating. We experienced someone no one else in all of history has ever experienced during their high school careers, the COVID-19 pandemic. We all had to overcome the pandemic in different ways. Some struggled more than others, and in addition to the pandemic, we all continue to experience life's challenges and joys. Personally, in September of 2021, I lost my aunt, who was a second mother to me. I was greatly impacted by this loss, and it was the greatest challenge that I had ever faced. I pushed through it with the support of my family, peers, and educators, and it has made me a stronger person. I know she would have been over the moon about me speaking here today. My family has been there every step of the way throughout my high school journey. My dad, with his pep talks, and my mom, with her love and affection, have made every step of my high school career much easier to complete.
When I moved here from Haiti in the 9th grade, I cannot even begin to describe how scared and nervous I was to start school in America. I knew enough English to navigate the school, but needed a higher level of proficiency for my classes, which I gained over the years. With the change of being in a French-speaking school in Haiti and transitioning to a different culture, I was terrified. I remember on the first day of school, freshman year, in my World Civ class, the teacher told the students to open Schoology and go on the class profile. So everyone did. And I was just sitting there confused and thinking to myself, did I miss this training? After a few minutes of struggling, I finally found the courage to ask for help. When I went home that afternoon, I asked my siblings for more help on how to use the apps on my iPad. A special shout out to my friends and family for their support, especially Marley and Niley sitting in the crowd. Stand up, y'all. Where y'all at? Marley, my brother, and Niley. Yes, I love y'all. The moral of the story, as you embark on your next adventure, make sure to ask questions and seek and accept the support of those around you, as our teachers and school staff have done here.
In our community at Shrewsbury High School, we strive for independence and helping others, and when things get tough, we motivate each other to push through and overcome whatever adversity we may be facing. I would like to highlight our educators and school staff for helping us to achieve the independence and motivation needed to prepare us for the world. Our teachers, administration, faculty, counselors, paraprofessionals, secretaries, nurses, custodians, and cafeteria workers have all helped us to succeed. One thing that I love about the staff here is that they offer a sense of belonging and community, always being open to building interpersonal relationships with the students. I'm very grateful for the relationships I made with the staff of Shrewsbury High School who have helped me to grow into the person I am today. Our staff, which has led us through the darkness of a pandemic, helped us to grow, and taught us intently, I'd like to give you a wholehearted thank you from the class of 2023. The staff here has helped me realize what I'm passionate about, which allowed me to really find myself throughout my 4 years. I'm excited for what the future holds, and I can't wait to reach new peaks. And I'm sure my feelings are shared amongst my fellow graduates. To all of the teachers and school staff, we thank you for all you have done for us. We would not be here without you. At this time, I ask all teachers and school staff to stand. Thank you to the outstanding Shrewsbury High School staff and faculty.
Thank you so much. Graduates, as you leave this place today and enter the next phase of your journey, I wish you all the best of luck. I have no doubt that you will go on to achieve amazing things. Congratulations, graduate 8. Yeah! Here.
Vincent and Aunt Emily, thank you so much for that wonderful message. Now, I would like to introduce our principal, Mr. Todd Bazidlo. Mr. Bazidlo received his undergraduate degree from Bridgewater State University and earned his master's degree in secondary education and administration from Providence College. He has shown Shrewsbury's core values of lifelong learning, continuing his education with an advanced graduate degree from Northeastern University in K-12 leadership, a certificate in school climate and social emotional learning at William James College, as well as a certificate in school management and leadership from Harvard Graduate School of Education and Harvard Business School. He began serving as our principal in 2011 and has used his prior experience in community service to bring opportunities to this school. He is incredibly approachable and welcoming and has formed personal connections with many of us here in the class of 2023. Now, please join me in welcoming our principal, Mr. Bazidlo.
Thank you, John, for that kind introduction. Good evening. Tonight, our community assembles to honor the hard work, commitment, and achievement of the young men and women of the class of 2023. And it's fitting that we're ending here on our beautiful campus, the place where this graduating class actually started their journey. Tonight's ceremony serves as the community's gift to our graduates, in a time where our family and friends can come together, sharing the joy and excitement of the accomplishments of our students one last time. The ceremony also marks the end of the students' formal public education, and we say goodbye and good luck to this talented group of students. This class is full of kind, compassionate, empathetic, and accepting young men and women. The speakers this evening have given our graduates some great advice: building community, providing support, and volunteerism. And as I reflect on their words, I want to leave you with one: veritas. Veritas is the Latin word for truth. During your time here, we helped you become people who listen and analyze issues. We helped you become better critical thinkers and had you develop your own conclusions and not tell you what they should be. So as you leave here, it's my hope you continue to use your critical thinking skills, be curious, non-judgmental, seek clarity and understanding, find the truth in a sea of misinformation. Be a beacon of light, have the courage to stand up for others, and be seekers of the truth. Be true to yourself, true to your values. These are all attributes our society needs more of. It's an absolute honor and privilege for me to serve as a principal of our school and to be able to work each day with our outstanding students, their families, our distinguished faculty, and a community that truly supports educators. I want to thank you all for this. Shrewsbury is a very special place. Therefore, Dr. Sawyer, Mrs. Fritz, members of the school committee, parents, teachers, staff, guests, and members of the community, it's my duty and privilege on this first day of June 2023 to certify that all these young men and women gathered here this evening have successfully completed the Shrewsbury High School course of studies and have successfully completed all requirements established by the State Board of Education and the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, and should hereby be awarded their Shrewsbury High School diploma so they may assume their role as capable, caring, active contributors to the world in which they live. Congratulations, class of 2023. I wish you all the best.
People on the stage, please rise. John Q. Nicole Orlick. Kevin Dong. Brian Matthew Caracon. Kathy Nguyen. Morgan Michaela Shapiro. William Jishwan Wu. Aditi Dosi. Han Emily Christel Riviere. Vincent Edward Salitro. Kenneth Pham Nguyen. Jenna Marie Godek. Madison Rose Abashano. Rania Amrani Abdel Wahed. Yasmin Elizabeth Abdi. Muhammad Abdullah. Molina Carol Abramo. Sydney Laurel Adams. Sayeda Fatima Zahra Adnan. Enyanam Agaji. Andrew M. Agbe. Eunice Ogbesi. Tynan John Ahern. Khadija Ahmed. Fajar Sajad Ahmed. Ifra Ahmed. Anthony James Icardi. Judy Al-Sayed Hassan. Yusur S. Al-Kadi. Ifalua Temitope Alabi. Syed Zain Ali. Ediselson Machias Almeida Jr. Fayez Al-Shama. Larissa Almeida Alves. Nicholas Beltromi Savazi Alves. Imad Aman. Lorena Bertolino Amaral. Carl Giovanni Ryan Amazon. Anjali Amin. Iraj Amrayani. Ya Aponsa. Abdullah Amrose. Alexander Paul Anderson. Nathan Michael Anderson. Kyle Germano Andrade. Samiha Nihad Anvar. Nicole Carvalho Aredes. Matthew Brian Army. Alexia Mame Afransma Arthur. Ananya Arvind. Paulina Asanova. Arushi Astana. Tiffany Mame Ampansa Asumeng. Laura Sofia Ayala Barrero. Samantha Caroline Azzaroni. Yassine Bedr Eldin. Kiran Kaur Bugga. Claire Michelle Bailey. Annika Galetta Bakken. Kamalini Balamurgan. Emily Danielle Baldino. John Robert Baldor. Zachary G. Bardash. Mitzi Santos Barroso. Dante Sebastian Basquet. Abigail Jane Bell. Anthony Patricio Benavides. Allison Marie Bentley. Dominic Michael Betty. Krish Gautam Buva. Brendan Michael Biando. Shalini Biju. Rashil Singh Bist. Bradford David Blattner. Giovanna Bonatelli. Sydney Muriel Booth. Ava Batista Bronca. Liza Jane Claire Brunel. Mallory Lynn Bouchelia. Bryce Anthony Francisco Budnick. Eliana Grace Bono. Thomas Yohan Xavier Berikatu. Seamus Callahan. Talia Rose Camacho. Lachisa Victoria Camargo. Ava Renee Campos. Oliver Thomas Canavan. Jenny Chow. Thomas Vincent Caputo. Eli D. Cardosi. Gabriela Suave Cardoso. Nathan James Caravo. Caitlin Pauline Caroca. Jason Brady Caton. Jenna Kristen Caton. Isabella Chianjin Sirio. Stella Chacharoni. Caleb Elliott Chartrand. Camden Robert Shenevert. Benson Shi, Florian K. Cho, Benjamin Edmund Choi, Catherine Elizabeth Christopher, Caitlin Marie Colby, Andrew Christian Conant, Daniel Ryan Conant, Olivia Nicole Colonelly, Grace Virginia Conti, Bennett Nathaniel Cooper, Zoe Alexa Cooper, Natalie Francesca Cornejo Geraldo, Melissa Ferreira Correa, Pranav Kaulagi, Ronan Patrick Cox, Caitlin Elizabeth Cutler Cruz, Hannah Leanne Current, Sohani Dion Curtis, Kyle Arthur Dagnall, Declan John Daly, Stella Michelle Dalton, Alexa M. D'Amico Ware, Saket Subodh Damle, Shivanji Dasgupta, Courtney Marie Davis, Nicole Carolyn Lima de Aquino, Ana Luisa Ramos de Carvalho, Jua P. de Sequeira Zain Lamira, Rafaela de Souza, Sylvia Rose Dempsey, Sean Matthew DeRusso, Sofina DeCall, Max Edward Diaz, James Howard D. Pilato, Ruby Althea Divris, Dima Jatova, Katie N. Doan, Rahel Bajol Doshi, Shalom Agape Ergandoni dos Santos, Jack Dowling, Jasmine Carr Dua, Emily Michaela Ducharme, Jack Dufault, Camden Clark Dupree, Bennett Emmanuel Ebenezer, Ferris Abriel Echo, Adam Ibrahim El Gouche, Sophia K.N., David Andres Escobar, Ekaterina Grace Ewick, Thomas Anthony Fiore, Finn Flynn, Matthew Siak Frost, Jacob Benjamin Furman, Abraham Mahmoud Gandor, Noah Taylor Garvin, Alexis Francis Ganger, Mohini Guerra, Kieran Alessio Godella, Sydney Julia Giampapa, Daisy Harrison Ginsburg, Emily Taylor Gerard,
Connor Vincent Golub, Sophia Isabel Gomes, Dara Gomeri, Angela Rose Goodwin, Priyanka Gopalarathinam, Ankita Goswami, Lucia James Green, Jack Oscar Gregory, Kylie Ann Griffin, Benjamin Charles Griffith, Hannah Grace Guerin, Juliandry Gunawan, Swara S. Garau, Maunika Sai Gotalapalli, Sienna F. Haddad, Sophia Isabella Haddad, Adam Hajo, Megan Alyssa Haley, Joshua Richard Ham, Scott Hannum, Carol Jan Harrison, Adam Quinton Harris, Rachel Elizabeth Harvey, Robert Thomas Hassler, Alia Hatham, Lindsay Elizabeth Hebert, Shannon Margaret Herlihy, Charlie Edmund Hinrichs, Kira Francis Holmes, Daniel Bin Hoover, Carter Walter Hopping, Stephen Sun Hu, Ian Ross Hurd, Grace Maya Zarobi Hurdle, Dominic George Iannelli, Vikram Venkatesh Iyer, Malik Jaluli, Shrikar Jamola, Tina Zhang, William J. Zhang, Mary Cruz Jajon Garcia, Alexa Janice Johnson, Diana Joma, Cassandra Joseph Drage, Tiana Drage, Shrita Kalakiri, Srinithya Sai Kama, Sanuta Lina Kanapala, Serena Vikram Kansra, Raghav Rajendra Kanzaria, Maya Rajesh Kuzbaker, Natalia Arpane Kasparian, Grace Corinne Caston, Ahmed Radkawis. Hani Kazi. Owen Pierce Keeley. Alexis Abigail Kent. Keely Nicole Kerr. Simran Rajesh Kakkar. Sharvil Mahesh Kamankar. Safa Omer Khan. Jake Ferris Kiefer. Ainsley Grace Kimball. Ryan John Kinski. Alyssa Marie Klemenik. Gayatri Harini Kondabatini. Alex John Kutsopoulos. Lindsay Rose Kutsopoulos. Abhinav N. Kota. Braden Kenneth Kreezer. Smriti Krishnaswamy. Sahiti Reddy Kura. Danielle Kwasniewski. Maybelle Rhea Lambert. Mary Catherine Ruth Lamontagne. Amber Dongchin Lei. Jennifer Lei. Christopher C. LaBelle. Laura Ting-Yu Lee. Connor Scott Lembo. Bella M. Leo. Elena Yuchi Lee. Jamie Xiaoyu Lee. Shayna Michaela Linagay. Madison Chloe Lagrippo. Kyan Orlando Lopez. Jennifer Mary Lucier. Theodore George Lucier. Kylie Ann McDonald. Andrea Veronica Malaver. Tharika Ganapati Manoharan. Nico George Manalakis. Rohit Marathe. Madison June Marcello. Carter Pratt Marks. Kate Isabel Marshall. Catherine Rose Martin. Anthony Joseph Martacci. Magdalena Matson. Ava Swain McGregor. Joseph Paul McKenzie. Isabella Medina Gonzalez. Ishan Jayesh Mehta. Brandon Mello. Anaya Zinat Miraj. Anthony Michael Maroli. Ethan Messick. Andrew Miao. Nicole Mitchell. Jonathan Matthew Milani. Lucy Jane Millar. Sean Robert Miller. Michael Mitzis. Yusuf S. Mohammed. Samara Maliver Molina. Jordana Kelly Moline. Pedro J. Montanez. Connor James Morin. Madeline Louise Merva. Lilia Marie Mulroy. Yara Nabi. Arnav Nanavati. Varun Nanuri. Arij Nashawi. Isabella Nazareth. Jack Ryan Newell. Isabella Wynn No. Olivia No. Jason Lamont Nickerson Jr. Sujay Ravi Nimagada. Ebubachi Nwabani. Madison E. O'Connor. Morgan C. O'Connor. John Roland O'Leary. Rory O'Neill.
Abigail O'Toole. Julia Harumi Okuda. Isabella Luisa Oliveira. Pedro Oliveira. Chase Orchuk. Jacob Michael Ostreicher. Anas Ahmed Othman. Robin Glynn Oxley Leister. Joshua Padula. Avikshit Bal. Sanavi Rao Palimar. London Olivia Payno. Jonathan Gregory Papazian. Cole Thomas Parsegian. Abhinav Babu Parvataneni. Siddharth Pasupuleti. Jia Patel. Charlie Patterson. Mihir Patil. Joao Victor Peixoto. Logan Thomas Pellegrino. Rutvik Penubarti. Hallie Georgia Pereira. Lillian Maria Perkins. Kim Fan. John W. Pickering. Laura Ann Pearson. Matthew Roy Potter. Trevor George Potter. Arya Prabhakar. Anusha Prabhakar. Mary Jane Pratt. Anna Gwen Preble. Charles David Prince. Harrison Pantillo. Arya Riza Rahman. Harish Menon Rajagopalan. Ramkarthik E. Ramanathan. Kabir Ramnani. Leanne Victoria Ramsey. Fayez Rao. Saja Rauf. Rayan Raziuddin. Luke McCormick Reardon. Carlos Miguel Picazo Reyes. Carter Alexander Richardson. Hassan Rida. Mary Donatella Ritacco. Zachary Michael Robillard. João Otávio Robles do Valle. Jackson Paul Roderick. Tyler Michael Rondinelli. Liliana Marie Rose. Morgan Del Rossiello. Joseph Anthony Glenn Rotolo. Rebecca Grace Russo. Taylor Newhall Ryder. Anya Sachdeva. Natalie Jean Sakat. Louisa Saldana. Abigail Patricia Salt. Emma Marie Salvucci. Emma Grace Sanborn. Paige Kelly Sandusky. Marisol Isabel Santana. Zofia Sargent. Zaid Syed. Naomi Ilera Schiffer. Kira Margaret Shriver. Isaiah Gabari Scott. Liv Rose Savinsky. Jonathan Eng Shan. Jeev Sharma. Nicole Jame Shen. Lucas Shepard. Tanvi Sherry. Owen C. Simpson. Jaya Kumari Singh. Samantha Anastasia Sipowitz. Arjun Sivagaminathan. Shyam Sivasubramanian.
Amanda Claire Sywick. Cameron Connor Smith. Danielle Soharwardi. Emilia Spahiu. Ileana Helena Spahiu. Will Jasper Spellman. Elaine Donna Stamaris. Emma Ray Vasquez Stearns. Alexander Demetrius Stremenos. Lily Margaret Stum. Gautam Subramanian. Kumaran Atish Shirganeval. Emma Simpson Taylor. Rose L. Taylor. Alex Tarova. Samantha Rose Thomas. Tula Rose Thuit. Nancy Tien. Alina Tran. Clara Mai Tran. Lucas Paul Trippi. Christina Lynn Troy. Kiera Mai Trung. Tanyan Mark Turner. Soro Pala Ung. Akshita Vaidyanathan. Jack Thomas Van Beekum. Natalia Maribel Vasquez. Samyukta Venkateshwaran. Sanjana Venkateshwaran. Zahara Nicole Vishal Varma. Savina Villani. Dominic Michael Venchula. Callista Giselle Vlahos. Catherine Anna Vona. Kyle Yi Vu. Sarah Nicole Wallace. Jenna Julietta Walsh. Jadacy Lynn Warburton. Arjun Anirudh Warrior. Soumya Warti. Cameron P. Worley. Megan Louise Welch. Thomas Jack Welch. Maya Anna Welland. Jessica Costa Weemes. Hallie Marion Williams. Stephanie Shaw. Esther Sholchub. Ibrahim Yusuf. Cameron H. Zahir. Olivia Rose Zimmerman. Justin Paul Zuno. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the class of 2023.
Congratulations, everyone. My name is Kathy Nguyen, and I have had the utmost honor of being the class of 2023's class marshal. I will be attending Worcester Polytechnic Institute this fall with a major in computer science. Today marks a new milestone, the start of adulthood. Each of us will travel our own paths, and along the way, we will face numerous challenges. Remember to never be afraid to ask for support, and in turn, support each other. It is through these connections that make us who we are. Poet Renata Suzuki once said, "I am a mosaic of everyone I've ever loved." As we leave SHS and go our separate ways, we will always carry around little aspects of each other. I will always carry the love my friends have for Fifth Harmony, the reminders of my 7th grade teachers to be myself, and the way my family taught me to capture moments through taking pictures. Whether it is a shared love for a song or a bond over common experiences, these small details will always connect us, even when we are apart. Sometimes you never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. So cherish and acknowledge every connection and relationship that has shaped who you are today and will shape who you are tomorrow. And for tomorrow, remember that no two mosaics will be the same. Happiness, meaning, and success will come at different paces and have varied meanings for each of us. Our mosaics will come in different shapes, forms, and colors. So treasure those new pieces when you find them. Seek to collect them. And when you find those things, hold them close to your heart. Keep creating and striving for your own version of a masterpiece that you love. Own it and be proud. Now, so I can capture this moment forever, let's take one last photo together. On the count of 3, smile. Yeah! This is just the beginning. All of our best days are ahead of us. Class of 2023, congratulations on officially graduating high school. Thank you.